Essa roba não tá. Ecco, noi vediamo lì quello che viene proiettato, corretto.
Ci
Girarci.
sarà qualcuno che girerà cioè che proietterà, aprirà il file della sua presentazione,
Sì.
dopodiché lei vuole avere un
Sì.
comando, ecco, per girare da sola.
Glielo diciamo
e da sola
allora a lui,
diciamo,
sì.
Good afternoon. Let's welcome the MIRM 18 participants with a big applause.
Dear MIRM 18 participants, dear guests, MIB faculty, staff, and alumni, those who are here in person and those who are watching this ceremony live on streaming. Welcome to the graduation ceremony of MIRM 18. Welcome also to the students of the current edition, the 19th, who have started the program last October. Today is a day of celebration and recognition as we acknowledge the success of this year's graduating class. This achievement has come through hard work, personal sacrifice, perseverance, and dedication. It is a first milestone in your career. This graduating class will also be remembered because for the first time in more than one decade, females have outnumbered males. Actually, 15 ladies and 12 young men are receiving the master's diploma today. Dear MIRM 18, I believe that today is a special day also for your families and for your friends. Their constant support, their encouragement, and their love have been also crucial for the successful outcome of your master. They are also part of today's celebration. Ho piacere di dare il benvenuto a tutti gli ospiti che rappresentano le aziende del nostro network, della nostra scuola, gli alumni, il corpo docente e lo staff. In particolare vorrei dare il benvenuto alle famiglie dei nostri diplomati che hanno condiviso con i propri figli la scelta del master, li hanno sostenuti e incoraggiati durante un percorso così impegnativo. Senza il vostro affetto e il vostro sostegno, il brillante risultato di oggi non sarebbe stato possibile. Grazie. I wish now to introduce the first speech, the speech of our Dean, Professor Vladimir Nanut.
Good afternoon, dear guests, dear faculty members, and overall, dear graduates. It's of this 18th edition of Master Insurance and Risk Management. It's also my great pleasure to welcome you all to this ceremony. I would like to give also my warmest welcome to our guest speaker, Mrs. Maria Luisa Gota, the CEO and General Manager of Fideuram Vita, company who belongs to Intesa San Paolo Group. I would like to express to her our gratitude for accepting to honor us with her presence and speech during this ceremony. Dear graduates, first of all, congratulations on completing the long and challenging pathway that has led you to this milestone. However, I would like also to thank the faculty members who have trained you and all the members of MIB team who have worked so hard to make your time among us comfortable and, of course, fruitful. It's my firm belief that today the best investment that a young person can make is improving his education, cultivating his talents, developing his professional training and personal growth to acquire and added value and to stand out. In the current economic environment, the world of insurance market shows high growth potential thanks also to the massive needs of the emerging economies. You have chosen to be part of this world. Have always in mind that insurance represents an essential leverage of world economy and a crucial keeper of our economic and social stability. Now you are called to bring to this world the skills, the knowledge, and the competencies you are equipped with, thanks to one of the best degrees in the insurance and finance field in the world. I really think that you are ready to face all the challenges and to take personal and professional responsibilities. I'm sure that you will operate with the same energy and intelligence, with the same reliable self-respect, with the same moral courage that you have demonstrated during your time among us. This ceremony opens a crucial year for the school, as we are reaching a relevant milestone. In 2018 marks the 30th anniversary of MIB Trieste School of Management. We have come a long way in 30 years. In that time, we have welcomed thousands and thousands of talented participants from all over the world. We have trained new generations of business leaders. We have established MIB as one of the best business schools in Europe. Today, more than ever, we are facing stimulating challenges to confirm and even advance the high academic standing and the strong market reputation we have achieved in that time at world level. And I would like to make you part of the result we are achieving together. Your master course is rising up the ranking of the international rating agency at Universal, assessing the best master programs, and now it has been ranked 9th in the world in the insurance sector. Moreover, MIRM is still the only European specialized master in this area accredited by the European Foundation for Management Development. In this area, the school is also launching in Milan the 8th edition of the Executive Master in Insurance and Finance, the program designed to improve technical competencies and managerial skill of young executives. In addition, in the last year, a huge number of tailored programs have been developed for insurance companies, banks, financial institutions, and authorities. And the school has developed and run several key corporate projects for Allianz and Generali Group at the international level. Moreover, short programs on enterprise risk management and other relevant topics have been managed, and many important international conferences have been organized by the school. As a result of the school's renowned international role in the insurance sector, a growing number of leading organizations are empowering their relations with MIB, contributing to support and develop its program. Organizations where many MIRM graduates are successfully developing their careers. As a matter of fact, MIB is today recognized by companies, authorities, and associations as one of the most advanced international centers for training and research in insurance, finance, and the risk management field. Dear graduates of MIRM 18, we are delighted to share with you the satisfaction for the success that your master and your school is achieving. But let me say that those results couldn't have been gained without your contribution. The quality of the students is indeed one of the main conditions for the success of a course, and hence for the success of the school itself. Dear graduates, as soon as you finish celebrating this important milestone, as early as tomorrow, you will begin your new professional journey. Be proud of the degree you have deserved and give the evidence of being future leaders, not only through your professional skills, but also through a behavior inspired by values of personal integrity and social accountability. Respect your followers, be fair, loyal, and honest. Work hard for the community goals. Tomorrow, when you will make business relations with people from different cultures, you will feel yourself citizen of the world. We believe that a cross-cultural environment like the one you have enjoyed here at our school is the best ground to develop leaders capable to interconnect the world and create prosperity beyond the frontiers. We will follow your professional growth closely, and we will be always by your side. As you know, you become now members of the great network of MIB Alumni Association, which embrace almost 3,000 professionals, managers, and directors from all over the world. Keep in touch among yourself and, of course, without our school. We will be always happy to welcome you in the Ferdinandeo Palace, the common home of MIB alumni. Congratulations and best wishes for your professional careers and for all the other aspects of your life. Thank you.
Now I give the floor to the Academic Director of the Master in Insurance and Risk Management, Professor Ermanno Pitacco.
Sorry, this is an aging problem. One of the aging problems. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues and dear graduates, we are today celebrating the conclusion of the 18th edition of our Master in Insurance and Risk Management. The 13th edition completely held in English and hence perfectly in line with the international vocation and mission of the MIB School of Management. Each MIRM edition constitutes an important achievement by itself, especially as regards the progressive updating of the contents, which of course constitutes a never-ending process. Actually, the field of risk and insurance provides an outstanding example of need for a progressive innovation in the subjects delivered to and the problems discussed in a master class. A need which arises from a scenario continuously on the move. Since 2000, that is the formation of the MIRM course, the scenario in which insurance companies work, as well as all other economic activities develop, has continuously been on the move, involving changes in legislation, regulation, finance, biometric and demographic aspects. It is almost trivial to recall issues such as Solvency II and the related prominent role of risk management, unigender rating in insurance, low interest rates, credit crunch, volatility in the financial market, mortality improvements, population aging, and implied social security problems, and so on. An appropriate updating of the master syllabus is really a challenge. But our master has taken this challenge and I am sure has carried out very well this stimulating task and will continue to do so in the future. And this will be done thanks especially to the well-established and profound cooperation involving the insurance industry, the consultancy and the academy. Although innovation and updating of the contents of MIR syllabus have been an important feature of our approach to teaching and training activities since MIRM formation, we have kept some basic terms of reference unchanged throughout the years. I mean, in particular, the time profile of teaching and training adopted in the master. The result is the basic structure of the one-year path, which aims at a progressive shift from technical knowledge to skills, from academia to work, from class activities to company project work and internship. The internship phase leads to the concluding step, the final report, that is a written thesis to be defended in the final viva voce exam. The most challenging phase, I guess, because mainly relying on personal work and hence revealing all the individual ability skills, including reporting and communication skills. Let me now turn to some aspect-specific issues concerning the 18th edition of the Master. 27 students, almost one half coming from abroad: Argentina, Belarus, Brazil, Bulgaria, Greece, Poland, South Africa, Thailand, Turkey, Ukraine. 28 as the average age, almost 3 years as the average work experience, with various types and levels of university degrees, among which economics, business administration, financial management, law, finance and insurance, international finance and risk management, statistical sciences, psychology, economics and international relations, management engineering, public administration sciences, statistics and insurance. Then the financial supports, in particular consisting in scholarships provided by Allianz SPA, Assicurazioni Generali, ANIA, the Italian Association of Insurance Companies, AON, BDO, Business Innovation Partners, Krenka and Associates, Ernst Young, Fondazione Gasbarri Alleanza Assicurazioni, KPMG Advisory, PwC, Avantage Reply. Visits to companies and other institutions in London: the Cass Business School, European Banking Authority, Lloyds at London, AON, Willis Towers Watson, Marsh, Royal Sun and Alliance, Allied World Assurance, Swiss Re. In Munich, we have company visits and seminars at Allianz SE, BMW, PIMCO. Internship for MIRM students, either in Italy or abroad, in particular in Allianz SPA and Allianz SE, AON Italy, BIP, Business Innovation Partners, Prometeia, KPMG Advisory, Alleanza Assicurazioni, Ammissim, Assicura Agenzia, Assicurazioni Generali, Avantage Reply, Generali Employee Benefits, Ed Broking, Asia, and PricewaterhouseCoopers. A number of partner companies providing MIRM with a substantial help, consisting in delivering lectures, offering visits, and other activities. A staff engaged in the master management, administration, teaching organization, tutorship, computer science assistance, internship management, and last but not least, of course, placements. An internal teaching staff, namely the MIRM faculty, consisting of professors from the University of Trieste, Udine, Parma, Cass Business School, London, and from other institutions as well. The visiting faculty, namely persons coming from insurance companies, consultancy, auditing, and risk management firms, as well as from other universities. As the academic director of this master, I wish to express personal warm thanks to all the managers, the professionals, and the practitioners who have given the proof of a strong interest in culture and professional development, witnessing at the same time confidence in our ability and seriousness. Dear graduates, today you are formally reaching an important goal. My personal congratulations for this to each of you. I am sure that your time at MIRM and your stay here in Trieste will have been an experience which has given you the skills and the knowledge you need to move on in the world. You are well aware that the graduation ceremony is an ending point, but much more important, it's also a beginning point at the same time. The ending of your time at MIRM students and the beginning of your future life. And for this, I wish you all the very best. Thank you for your kind attention.
Now I give the floor to the Director of the Master in Insurance and Risk Management, Professor Federica Seganti.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear graduates, good afternoon and welcome at the MIRM Graduation Day. The 18th edition of the MIRM course finished today after 9 months of intensive classroom work and over 3 months of internship. After the final examinations in the last 2 days, you are now here to receive the much desired degree. The MIRM program has 2 important certifications, one given by ASFOR, the Italian accreditation system, and the second one given by EFMD, the European Foundation of Management Development. Thanks to these special awards, the MIRM is a benchmark of excellence for Italian and international management education in the field of insurance and risk management. And according with the Ed Universal Best Master ranking, MIRM is number 9 in insurance at the worldwide level. As Professor Pitacco said, the program uses a managerial approach to cover specialized topics in insurance, finance, and risk management. But the success of a master program depends not only on its wide contents or in the methodologies applied, not even in the size of its international network. The key ingredient is the participants. What really counts and makes the difference is, in other words, the human element. And beyond the qualities of everyone, what counted a lot in the success of this edition was the strong integration between participants and your willingness to share knowledge and experiences. It was a mix of energy, motivation, and enthusiasm that made possible to transform a master program, however excellent, into an experience that has left its hallmark on you personally. That has transformed a professional and learning process into a life-changing experience. The result has been a year that has contributed to your personal growth and enriched you, your own individual values. Values like personal integrity, social awareness, and responsibility. This emphasis on values is important to fully assess the return on investment in attending the MIRM. In our view, the outcomes of a master program must be evaluated not only in terms of knowledge growth or in terms of improvements in your management culture, but also in the development of your personal skills and in the construction of a network of working and personal relations with other people. You are now part of several networks of relations that bond you to your course companion, to the graduates from all editions of MIRM, to all the alumni of MIB Trieste School of Management, the faculty and the companies. You have the great responsibility of developing and making the most out of this legacy of relations. As a closing remark, I wanted to express the school's gratitude for having had the privilege to work with such an excellent group of people as you are. Now, after looking back over the MIRM experience, is the time to look forward. Today, you all start a long road along which you must make decisions that will be decisive for your future. Career planning and career management, this will be your leitmotif in the coming years. Over the past month, we have tried to prepare you for these choices, giving you guidance and advice. My wish for you on behalf of the school, teaching, faculty and staff is that you can soon identify the road ahead most suitable to you, and you can always obtain the greatest possible satisfaction in your work. It's now time for you to receive your master's degree in insurance and risk management. Be proud of this qualification that you have earned through great effort, and with it bear high the name and the prestige of the school. MIRM class of 2017, by warmest best wishes to all of you. Thanks for your attention.
Our school has been offering master's programs since 1990. And during these 28 years, the community of our graduates, the Alumni Association, has grown consistently year after year. As Professor Nanut said, it counts today some thousand members from 80 countries and offers a wide range of opportunities to all its members. Now, I am pleased to introduce the president of this association, Mrs. Dorina Stanculescu.
Dear all, thank you, Antonietta, first of all, for giving me and the Alumni Association the possibility of being here. It's always a pleasure and an honor for me, although I'm a bit nervous every time I take the floor. As you can see, I didn't even bring my paper because I hate reading while I'm talking to you. MIRM 18. Today I have to say congratulations to you, but I think for two things, right? Because this is MIRM 18. So this means you are turning adults of age. So the program is turning adult of age, and with him, you as well, with the program. I know this was not easy. I graduated the MBA, but I'm sure that the MIRM program is also highly demanding, was highly demanding. So this year you survived, let's say, you had an intense year, right? A lot of new experiences, new friends, new people, new culture. Maybe you had fun. I'm sure you worked a lot, so you had a lot of long nights working on projects and assignments. But I would say that you did not only survive. What's important, in my opinion, is what I call your MIB luggage. Why is this important, in my opinion? Because in this luggage, you don't put only the knowledge, the tangible things, let's say, like notions and knowledge, but also the intangible aspects, like, hopefully, personal growth, friendship, moments, experiences. And these are things that hopefully, you will carry with you for the rest of your lives. I can see you are also a little bit emotional, so I would like to get involved, some of you, just for 2 minutes. I want to ask you to come up with an adjective describing your MIRM experience, or a syntagm, 2-3 words describing this year at MIB. Not all of you, please, come on. Don't be shy, come on, I am sure you know English. Intense, okay. I need at least 5, guys. Come on, you can do it. Challenging. 2. Change. Okay, this is not the adjective, but I can take that. Very good. No, thank you. That's okay. Yes, I need other 2, please. Come on, MIRM 18. You're adults now. Fulfilling, yes. One more, come on. So we are not going home until you come up with another adjective. So multicultural. Okay, so I can say overall this was a positive experience, yes? We can also say to Professor Nanut and to everybody here that they did a good job because this was a good experience. So we can also say that this experience is not coming to an end. What is coming to an end today is your full-time learning project at MIB. program at MIB, sorry, but your relationship with the school is not. In fact, you are starting today, I hope, a very long relationship with the school as MIB alumni. I hope many of you are familiar with the MIB Alumni Association. I hope you are following us on social media. Why is it important that you get involved with us? Well, it's very simple, I think, because getting involved actively with us, you can grow, both on the professional side and on the human side. I'm sure you've heard a lot of times, at least I did back in 2011, the phrase, the more you put in, the more you get out. This is the same. And I don't want you to come over the years saying I hear this phrase very often. It's a matter of time. It's never a matter of time. You can ask me afterwards. It's always a matter of priorities. This is fundamental. Okay, so what do we do at the MIB Alumni Association? We structure our activities on three main pillars. Number one is connecting people. So by connecting people, you keep in touch with people that share the same learning experience as you did, but people with different backgrounds. So this is quite enriching for you. And during the years, this had led to the, let's say, to the construction of a structured community that you can take advantage of. Number two is the development of lifelong learning initiatives, because we all know that you never stop learning. So we organize seminars, conferences, workshops on different managerial topics. There are ongoing training initiatives also held here at MIB, and the alumni can take part in company presentations and company visit organized by the school. And number three, of course, we have leisure and networking events like sport challenges, aperitifs, cultural visits, annual reunion, and you name it. We have plenty of activities. What's the scope of the MIB Alumni Association? The scope is to strengthen the value of the MIB brand, and by doing so also to give even more value to our diplomas. I have a suggestion. I hope you get actively involved with us, that you contact us. Even if you're not based in Italy, this is not a problem. We can cooperate, and we are waiting for your suggestions to improve the association. Also, I want to tell you this, I'm the president of the association, so I'm presiding over a board of 12 people, and we are from the MBA, from the executive MBA, from the MIF program, but there's no one from MIRM. So I said, okay, I will come, I will talk to them today, and I'm sure in a 3 years' time we will have a MIRM representative in the board of the Alumni Association. Thank you.
The tradition of our graduation ceremonies is to invite a very special guest speaker to offer our graduates the opportunity to meet with and learn from an outstanding professional from the insurance industry. Today we are honored to host Mrs. Maria Luisa Gota, CEO and General Manager of Fideuram Vita, Intesa San Paolo Group. Before giving her the floor, I would like to give you a very short account of her successful professional path. After university studies, degree with honors in mathematics at the University of Turin and PhD Mathematics for Economics at the University of Trieste, Mrs. Gota started a career in FIDA-SIM, Unicredit Group, as a quantitative analyst. Later on, she became Head of Risk Management at Heptafund SGR Heptasim, and in the early 2000, Mrs. Gota acted as Head of Asset Liability Management and Capital Management in the Eurizon Financial Group. In 2011, she was appointed Chief Risk Officer at Aviva Italia Holding, and then she was Chief Risk Officer at Poste Vita, the life insurance company of Poste Italiane Group. After having joined Intesa San Paolo Group, and since May 2017, she's Chief Executive Officer and General Manager of Fideuram Vita. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Maria Luisa Gota.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Being here is a real pleasure and an honor for me. First, on behalf of the Intesa San Paolo Insurance Division, let me thank Professor Nanut and all the MIRM staff for the invitation. I'm always enthusiastic to come to Trieste, because in this beautiful city, many, many years ago, my professional story took a significant turning point. Second, let me explain why I chose the title "Well Begun is Half Done." Because today I'm not going to speak to you about a specific theme, but rather I want to share a selection of personal stories and thought that I consider useful for young people at the beginning of their career. I will speak about my roots, my family, my approach to others, describing the journey I've done so far. The journey started from actions driven by asking what and how. A journey that over the years has evolved more and more towards an increasing emotional engagement of people around me, leading to actions driven by asking who. So, let's start with Trieste. It was the autumn 1991. I had in my pocket a degree in math and the insane desire to discover more about mathematical finance and actuarial science. Math had given me the mental approach to problem solving, technical tools, and some resilience. But I was hungry to see practical applications of it. So I successfully applied for a doctorate in math for economics, which gave me the opportunity to orientate my career towards finance and insurance. Over the 3 years of doctorate, I came to Trieste several times for courses and workshops, and I still fondly remember that period. After the doctorate, I spent quite a short period as a university researcher. But after struggling with an evaluation of pros and cons, I took the difficult decision to leave the academic career for the industry. This happened about 20 years ago, and now, if I look back, I have to say I do not have any regrets. My story is positive. I can say that my story is positive, a story that I'm happy to share, especially with young people, to enable them look at the future with an optimistic attitude. So, let me tell you something more about me. I was born in a very normal family. My father was a goldsmith, my mother a housewife, and I'm the eldest of 4 sisters. Look at the village where I grew up. Its name is Valmadonna. And for a child, it can't get any better. Hills to discover, trees to climb, an amazing sight wherever you cast your eyes. I left this peaceful and relaxing place for university, where I studied seriously, but also worked to contribute to my own expenses. I was highly motivated to succeed, and so I worked very hard. However, I have to say it was not difficult, because I always had an interest in what I did. Math is beautiful. Math does never disappoint you, because it's simply perfect. There is no such perfection in the real world. At most, we may say with Galileo that maths is the language of nature. Let's go to a hot topic, work-life balance being a woman. And I look at the girls. Many girls, I'm happy of it. I grew up in a large family, and family is central for me. So I set up my own family quite early. This is my family. My children are 22 and 17 years old. How could I manage my family with growing work responsibilities? I don't have the recipe for every situation, but I can share my own experience. First of all, I've always been determined to work and to be committed at work. I've never questioned it. This was a guiding principle and also a rule of engagement with my future husband. Actually, clear rules of engagement with the partner is a #1 priority. Another important element for me was the unconditional availability of my mother, who supported me both directly, looking after my children, and closely supervising the nanny's activities while I was out. If I hadn't had my mother available, I'd have had to delegate someone else. Not as easy, but absolutely doable. Clearly, I was lucky. Nevertheless, I had to delegate many aspects of my children's life to others, surely missing out on something. Even in the most favorable conditions, there is always a trade-off between family and career, and every woman makes a personal assessment of what is worth to do. For this reason, I support the call for more opportunities for women and a better gender balance in our firms. But at the same time, I recognize that for a woman, the decision to have a career is never easy. When you take it, because for you it's important to fulfill your professional aspirations, then I encourage you not to give up. It may be difficult, but resist. Children can feel when their mother is happy, even if she is too tired to play with them. I used to commute 3 hours a day for 17 years, to go back every night to our family house where the children care machine was established. This meant that to the question, what do you do in your spare time? My immediate answer for many years was, I don't have spare time. This meant, for example, that sport came back into my life under the form of running at 5:30 in the morning or during the weekend. This meant that after a long day in the office and the above-mentioned 3 hours of commuting, I very often ended the day listening to my children repeat history or science for the test the day after. This meant that sometimes I woke up at 3 a.m., suddenly remembering that I had missed some important school deadlines. All that said, now that my children are adults, I'm happy to have it all and proud of what we have achieved. Can we say that for new generation it is any easier? We can, and it's a fact. Our firms are evolving towards more flexible forms of work, smart working, more flexible working hours, welfare-oriented to family, just to mention a few. The right of women to have it all has become natural among new generations, and this is paving the way for further positive evolutions. Let's speak of giving. Let me start from my family once again to speak of giving. We have seen I have 3 sisters, I have a sister-in-law, so you can imagine I have nephews and nieces. Well, I openly converse with all of them, try to inspire and coach. I push them towards activities aligned to their aptitudes and at the same time to achieve their goals. I have to say, I feel some responsibility that my daughter chose a finance university course and my eldest nephews want to become respectively a mathematician and an engineer. Looking outside my family and friends circle, I've always tried to partner with my team members, find a solution together, share success and failures. My approach has always been cooperative, both with my team and with colleagues belonging to other functions. The silo behavior identifies a culture that is not mine. Therefore, giving younger people the opportunity to grow is key to me, and as a head of over many years, I like keeping a record of new head-offs I've contributed to create. Outside my inner circle, family, friends, colleagues, there are also other people seeking my advice on a regular or occasional basis. I try to find time for everyone. There is no reason why I shouldn't. Why am I saying this? Because interest in others, giving quality time to others, sharing our knowledge. In other words, a giving approach in relationships is positive for everybody, in the sense that it makes the cake bigger, so that everyone can have more. This is what my experience taught, and I was pleased when I learned that this is the core message of the seminal book, Give and Take by Adam Grant, an inspirational read that I warmly suggest you read. The sun shines after the storm. You may be motivated in a domain where you undoubtedly have expertise, with the right approach to others, but something goes wrong, and that feeling of being forgotten, or worse, not appreciated for your contribution, or even misunderstood, starts to overwhelm you. It may happen, and I'm pretty sure it's not uncommon. I've experienced such a situation more than once, with remarkably different shades. After a lucid analysis of the origin of the storm, I put in place suitable survivorship techniques, basically founded on the common ground of nurturing some hard or soft skills potentially useful in better times, in order to maintain a good level of self-confidence and the sense of building so crucial in fueling our motivation. I don't know if life is actually mean reverting, or if instead it mocks us, deceiving it. Probably the truth is that from negative moments you learn new tools to progress, and as a result, the sun always shines after the storm. Sharing the mission. Speaking of storms, one of my bosses, by the way, one I prefer to forget, said once, "Maria Luisa, you are not made to work in an unfriendly environment." It's true. I've realized, probably late, that I can only work in a firm with people, with a boss, with my boss's boss, moved by strong values, my own values. What are these values? Respect, quality, transparency, sustainability, sense of leaving a legacy, just to mention a few. Alignment between your own values and the ones of the organization you join is extremely important for a satisfactory working life. Work absorbs an enormous amount of time. You must spend the working hours doing something meaningful, which is possible understanding the micro and macro context, your role in the group, and the purpose of the firm. That is, what is the ultimate scope of the firm? Does this make sense for you? A positive answer is positive and promising for your engagement as an employee. You all are well positioned for giving a positive answer to this question. The purpose of insurance sector is clear at a high level. The purpose of insurance is to protect your goods, your person, your beloved, your savings from uncertainty. Deep diving into the different groups and companies, it acquires many colors. Take, for example, the firm for which I currently work within the insurance division of Intesa Sanpaolo. Fideuram Vita has a strong identity as the insurance solution provider for affluent and wealthy clients of the private division of the group. Their needs, the needs of these clients, shape what we have to do and our business plans. Looking at the perspective of the insurance sector as a whole, we are in an exciting but also challenging period. The so-called digital revolution has started with developments in technology leading to new ways to provide services as well as greater opportunities for data collection. InsurTech is the neologism used to describe this change in one word. The InsurTech growth is appreciated at a glance looking at the amount of investment attracted over the last few years, from $140 million in 2011 to a peak of $2.7 billion in 2015. Technologies relevant to InsurTech range from mobile technology and apps to artificial intelligence, blockchains, advanced analytics to big data. It's out of my current scope to speak of InsurTech. But let me just say that new technologies create challenges and opportunities for the insurance sector, at the same time offering a unique context where young people can actively get involved and contribute to a major breakthrough. I also add that their contribution, the contribution of young people, is key to capture new trends and business paradigms in a more natural way than our generation can do. Other challenges the sector is facing are given by the macroeconomic scenario and evolving regulation. Low interest rates for long have forced the insurance sector, especially life, to find new product and investment strategies. Turning to regulation, it's evolving more and more towards transparency, putting revenues under competitive pressure. So, the path along which the insurance sector is moving appears headed to generate more value for clients and less free lunches for shareholders. The direction is towards a fairer world, where skills of employees are even more valuable than in the past to lead our firms successfully. What a better environment for young and competent people. Risk culture and internal control, and I promise it's the last one. We have just described the challenges the insurance sector is facing. Well, in such a changing environment, it's even more crucial a corporate culture where developments goes together with risk management and compliance to norms. I like to say that risk management is good management. An embedded risk culture means that everybody in the firm makes decisions according to sound risk management practices. The role of internal controls is to verify that this is the case. Among them, the risk function has the responsibility to fertilize the corporate culture, to support and coach the first line of defense in order to drive decision-making processes towards good decisions. The role of the top management, CEO first, is to foster this fertilization, empowering the risk function and the other control functions. Also, the discipline of strategic planning and management control is a building block of good management. We may say that planning and control define the baseline, while risk management challenges it and identifies deviations from it. The deeper the risk culture is, the more strategic plans are impacted by it, and the baseline changed accordingly. I think that at least over the last 5 years, there has been a substantial strengthening of the risk culture within the major insurance groups. Does it mean that we may let our guard down? Indeed not. Risk cultures should be measured and monitored continuously. In the same way we measure customer satisfaction or employees' satisfaction. A firm-wide effective risk culture is a priority for a firm which wants to build a sound and sustainable future. This topic is relevant for you all, given the background you have acquired during your study at MIRM and the role you are going to play going forward. This leads me to my conclusion, and I wish to leave you with the following message. Believe in yourself, follow your passions with resolution, invest in your skills, but remember that your wellness and growth will increase the more you recognize with generosity and humility the value of people around you within your family and at work. Thanks for your attention and my best wishes for a bright future.
Thank you, Mrs. Gotha, for this very inspiring speech. And I think now it's time to start with the conferring of degrees. So I invite Professor Nanut and Professor Pitacco to get closer. Okay. So the first graduate is Alessandra Albanese from Italy. The second one is Juliano Bachaua from Brazil, but unfortunately Juliano is not here, so we wish him every success, but congratulations, Juliano. We miss you. Ulisse Binosi from Italy. Aaron Gary Bryceland from South Africa. Anastasia Bikava from Belarus. Federica Lucia Costagliora di Polidoro, from Italy. Daniela Lucia Greenspan, from Argentina.
Okay. Sorry. Okay.
Sorry. It's my fault. So, okay, let's go back to Rodrigo Cura. Okay. To Rodrigo Cura from Argentina, sorry. Alessandro Grimaldi from Italy. Okay, so now it's your time. Daniela Lucia Greenspan from Argentina. Magdalena Anna Kwik from Poland. Gencho Tilev Kerezo from Bulgaria. Liliana Lacorte from Italy. Giulio Milanese from Italy. Cristina Nasce from Italy. Natalia Pecorari from Argentina. Federico Pellizzari from Italy. Mihail Strompolas from Greece. Sunida Vivatvanit from Thailand. Sunida is not here today, but congratulations, Sunida. We miss you. Degree with honors. Juan Ignacio Canepa from Argentina. Magdalena Maria Junco Spuga from Argentina. Maddalena Petrichiutto from Italy. Luca Stefanello from Italy. Jacopo Zucca from Italy. And now, the degrees with high honors. Gioia Copponi from Italy. Giulia Di Lauro from Italy. Martina Tombari from Italy. Congratulations. Now I'm happy to give the floor to one of you, Luca Stefanello, who will speak on behalf of all of you.
Honored guests, dear faculty members, students and colleagues, good afternoon. It's a great honor and pleasure that I'm standing here to deliver this speech as the representative of MIRM 18. The first big thank you goes to our families that always supported us during the whole path of our studies, and they are here today to celebrate with us, for the lucky ones, of course. Let me also give a warm thank you to all the sponsors that made this MIRM 18 edition possible, and moreover, to all the people that spent time working for us, sharing their knowledge, experience, and passion during the last year. Particularly, I would like to thank the Dean, Professor Nanut, our Program Director, Professor Seganti, the Academic Director, Professor Pitacco, and our omnipresent Program Manager, Dottoressa Barone, who followed each of us from the very first day during the selection process to the graduation day. I would like to thank you all the teachers for having delivered great lessons and for their patience invested to follow us when we were lost or confused. Among the faculty members, a special mention goes to Mr. Salzoli, who shared with us his unique experience in the insurance field. To Professors Tim and Valeria for such amazing lectures in leadership dynamics, they help us to better know ourselves and become a group. To Professor Pilotto, unfortunately he's not here, for all the amazing events he organized outside the school, ranging from opera, football games, and many more. Each one a great opportunity to keep the MIB spirit high. On behalf of MIRM 18, a truly thank you to all of them. During this course, we had the great opportunity to listen to incredible guest speakers, such as the Ambassador Sergio Romano, recently the Mr. Giuseppe Bono, the CEO of Fincantieri SPA. Today, we had the honor to listen to Mrs. Maria Luisa Gotta, CEO and General Manager of Fideuram Vita. We really thank you them for their time, because listening to their inspiring speeches help us to keep on growing as future managers. Today, we achieved a very important milestone in our academic career, but it is only a beginning of a path. This is also a crucial crossroad in our lives that will faithfully open the door to a new world into the insurance business. We are now ready to take on more important professional challenges and to achieve significant goals. I would like to spend a couple of words to talk about our class. I believe what makes this MIRM edition special is the sense of belonging we had. When facing challenges, we mutually support each other in overcoming them, and we learn that teamworking pays off. This was possible because people can make the difference, and you guys are the best part of this master. And it wouldn't have been the same without you. Some special thanks goes also to MBA 27 for having spent great moments with us. We tie strong bonds. Now, new adventures are coming up in our future, and I'm very excited to see what will come the next. I honestly wish all you and myself to overcome whatever the future is holding for us. We wish to the new old MIRMers to get involved in the same experience we had. I already saw some nice pics of you enjoying this adventure, and to enrich yourself with this amazing multicultural environment in this wonderful city of Trieste. We know sometimes it can be tough and you can get discouraged, but remember, it doesn't matter how many times you fail, you must not give up and ask for the help of your classmates. At the end of your path, all these challenges will only make you stronger. Before concluding, I wish the best of luck for our future, and of course I send a warm hug to our colleagues Suni, Giuliano and Kubra, because unfortunately today they couldn't be here, but they are shared with us this amazing experience. We are all here, even though not physically, and so I hope they are watching this graduation ceremony from their places. After 1 year of coping with intense examination scheduling, personal and professional challenges, we are still alive, and I think it deserves a really big round of applause for that. Now I will leave you with a short video clip of our best moments. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Luca. Thank you for your speech, and also thank you for the picture show. Very tender, I can say, also. So, this MIRM graduating class has completed this important step in its lifelong learning, and will soon face the new challenges in the months and years ahead. We are all very proud of you, and we hope that you're also proud of the goal you have reached. I have personally shared with you both happy moments, as well as some hard times and daily commitment. And this has not always been a downhill track, as you know. I hope you will keep good memories of your time at MIB, and that you will be back from time to time, since you will be forever you are and you will be, part of our global family. I wish you every success in your personal and professional life. Congratulations and good luck. So the ceremony is officially finished, but now it's time to celebrate. So I invite all of you, first of all, to take pictures all together, and then to go to the pavilion for some refreshments. Invito tutti adesso, la cerimonia è ufficialmente finita, ma vi invito a rimanere un momento in sala perché faremo delle fotografie e poi andremo tutti a fare un bel brindisi nel padiglione. Grazie a tutti e arrivederci.